of it, make a good meal of it, stick to your old-fashioned beer. Now don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer.
Hey folks, it's Mark here, once again, your one-take beer reviewer, and the guy who blogs about Chicago's craft beer scene at beeronaut.com. And yes, I have more beer that has been sent to me for my review. First off, I have been reading that YouTube is going to start monetizing all of its videos, whether I am set up for monetization or not, meaning you should be, if there was an ad running in front of my video, I was going to get paid for it, but I never got enough views for that. But now they're going to do it even if we don't have enough views to get paid for it. So yeah, if you see an ad, I'm not making anything off of it until I get a lot more views. But that's not your responsibility. That's mine. So anyway, we are trying to get back to a couple more local brews, and this is kind of close. This is one of two beers that have been sent to me by Jolly Pumpkin Artisanal Ales, based in Dexter, Michigan, but they have several brew pubs and tap rooms throughout Michigan and one in Hyde Park in Chicago. As they are artisan ale people, they make a lot of stuff that is Belgian styles and also that have some wild ferment and has been spending some time aged in oak. So I've had one or two of them before, so let's get into this one. This is their Calabaza Blanca, if I've ever come close to pronouncing that correct. That is a farmhouse Witbier. It's a low-calorie, 4.8% ABV, Belgian style, brewed with coriander, sweet orange peel, and bitter orange peel. So kind of a farmhouse style. So let's just pop one in. Usually it's one of those Belgian styles that is, yes, light, meant for the workers to be fermented quickly. And my light, I've been trying to play with my light so I look as good, but my beer doesn't look as good here. Let the foam settle down just a little bit. Now there should be enough of it here to get a nice whiff of it. So I'm getting a rather refreshing note. Just a very tiny amount of orange peel. The other spices are not quite showing up here. But we'll take a picture, hopefully, too, of this and show that it's a very cloudy, pale, hazy yellow color. Almost white, which is why it's sometimes called a white beer, but I think the word wit refers to the wheat that is in the malt. We can do a nice pillowy head here. There's some of that coriander just trying to get through the foam. Very slightly tart taste, just trying to get to the top of it here. Yes, a nice tart flavor to it, lemony, citrusy. I know yeah, I guess it's more the orange peel and the bitter orange peel as well, and it's pretty complex, I'm going to say. I don't get as much spice in it as I might from other Belgian Witbiers, but well, here's their brewery name on there. But it's very light, as they say. Got some complexity to it because even though it's tart, there's just a little bit of spice to it, enough to distinguish itself. Kind of a nice break after a whole flood of IPAs that I've been going through, and it's ooh, just starting to curdle, make my tongue curl here. So yeah, that's a little bit more tart than a lot of Belgian Wits that I've had, and I haven't had that many, but the best known example of which would be Hoegaarden. And It's yeah, and now I'm starting to get the impression of a little bit of the oak barrel aging, and it just goes down so very nicely. I have to say that, and it's a good beer with pretty much, I think, almost anything. Mussels, I suppose. You always go with the cuisine of the country that makes the beer, and this will go down very well. It's another nice holiday mealtime beer. I'm saying since we're coming up on holidays, so. This is the Calabaza Blanca from Jolly Pumpkin Artisanal Ales, and it's very tasty and a little bit of a smack to it. I'm looking at the screen again. It does say it has 2 months in oak, so it's very nice. This is Mark, your one-take beer reviewer, and the guy on beeronaut.com saying cheers.
Now don't